If I told you 10 years ago that this guy right here was a startup genius, you'd probably laugh in my face.
She didn't do homework, I did the homework, and she copied my homework.
Are you okay with
Back then, Anthony was studying at Harvard Business School. Today, the 39-year-old from Malaysia runs one of the fastest growing startups in history. In fact, his wife even said that Anthony reads old reports and books from old businesses while running on the treadmill. They began trading on the Nasdaq on Thursday, December the 2nd, becoming the largest ever company to close a Spac merger and go public.
Grab is the largest O2O ecosystem, if you may.
So how did he do it? In this video, I'm going to show you why Anthony Tan is the smartest businessman in Southeast Asia. So if you want to grow a business or a startup in 2022, get out your notepad, like and subscribe to this channel, and get ready because this is going to be a YouTube masterclass. If you are new to this channel, I am a founder of 2 startups, one in the tech space and one in the traditional consumer retail business. I've grown the tech startup to over 1 million users in a few years, and I consistently like to analyze successful founders to pinpoint the factors behind their success and growth, which then allows me to duplicate what they are doing so that we can benefit from their mistakes and experiences. So why did I pick Anthony Tan?
Everybody was betting against us. Everyone kept telling us, no, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I think the numbers really speak for themselves. Grab currently just began trading on the Nasdaq, becoming the largest ever company to close a Spac merger and go public at a $40 billion valuation. It has never been done before. But the big question is, how is this all possible? What does Anthony know about running a business that we don't?
Many things. They taught me how to become a leader in market share, how to be extremely customer focused.
Well, the good news is that I've spent the last week researching the hell out of his journey for all of you guys, and I've broken it down into 3 factors that I think have set him apart. So without further ado, let's get straight into factor number 1. So the first factor I want to highlight is how Anthony Tan himself had turned into a business knowledge king. Anthony knew that he wanted to be a businessman from the age of 6, and that's when he started learning everything about businesses. He was just 11 when he started showing the signs of a businessman. His first venture was trading a good number of comic books that his parents had brought for him from a comics convention in Singapore. The 36-year-old entrepreneur belongs to a wealthy Malaysian family, but family wealth isn't the secret to this billionaire's unparalleled success. With such a rich legacy of Tanchong Motors in Malaysia, he learned and understood how the business runs and how to manage people and finances. People who know Anthony say tenacity and time management skills have helped him thrive. He's known to study business cases or take calls while running on a treadmill. I learned how to use a laptop on a treadmill from Anthony, said Grab President Ming Ma. Eventually though, he went to Harvard Business School and learned a lot more from his friends running different tech companies all over Silicon Valley. But while earning his MBA at Harvard Business School in 2011, Anthony was bitten by the entrepreneurial bug and began to envision the rewards of starting an enterprise from scratch, especially one that could do social good while doing good business. His breakthrough idea came from an Harvard Business School classmate, an Indonesian friend who needled Anthony about the dreadful state of the taxi business in Malaysia. He said, "Your grandfather was a taxi driver. Your grandfather started the Japanese automotive industry in Malaysia. But your female friends suffer a lot of safety issues when taking a taxi. Why don't you do something about it?" Anthony said in a 2014 interview with the Financial Times. The tease turned into a catalyst for Anthony and another Harvard Business School classmate, Tan Hoi Ling, and Grab Taxi was formed. Malaysia's answer to Uber was born. All in all, knowledge was power for Anthony. To all founders, see where can you apply past knowledge to your own business. It is through Anthony's life experiences, his learnings from friends, and from business case studies, which helped him navigate through lots of challenges. Thus, the first thing to do for all entrepreneurs is go out there, read a lot on business case studies, join business groups in your area, and help others out with their businesses. There's just so much to learn and apply if you have the knowledge. Now, of course, it's not just as easy as that. Building businesses that have the potential to become a unicorn and actually becoming a unicorn are two very different things. Why is anyone using your business service if no one likes it? And that brings us on to factor number 2. Anthony leverages the power of consumer feedbacks throughout his journey. Founders and CEOs might look forward to receiving their first customer. In Grab's case, commuters clearly tired of dismissal taxi services were flocking to a liberating alternative. But Grab soon found out that winning users over was not easy. Shortly after Grab's launch, the immense demand from customers meant that there were insufficient drivers to go around. This meant that Grab's first 100 customers were angry and unimpressed. Following the driver shortage, the team quickly made the effort to approach disgruntled customers and ask to be given a second chance. Mr. Gill says that the Grab team personally called people who were not assigned to riders, apologized, and assured them that Grab was doing their best and asked for another shot to prove their worth. These mistakes translated into good user feedback, which were important lessons for the growing company. Learnings were channeled rapidly into the second version of the Grab app, launched just a few months later in October 2012. The app allowed customers to search for locations, featured real-time tracking of driver location to gauge arrival time, and even had a Share My Ride feature that allowed safety-conscious customers to inform others of their whereabouts. Learning lesson for founders. Keep finding ways to improve your business to get your first 100 customers to not like, but love the product. This will indirectly create a viral effect via word of mouth and get your business to grow rapidly because of the exceptional service. Moving on to factor number 3 is the fact that Anthony Tan understands the importance of the growth stage in a startup. The growth stage is a term used in business to describe the stage where a new company is growing extremely fast to get as many customers on board as possible in a short span of time and develop a better product without worrying too much about being in profit. Anthony applies the same concept to Grab in the early days, which I find it to be a fascinating model and a very clear move. Pretty much all the cash Grab has made from their services up until this point has been reinvested into R&D for an even better product. They have an entire $181 million headquarter built in Singapore to cater for up to 3,000 employees just doing research and development. This just goes to show how important it is for any company to get a team of researchers to continue enhancing your business at every step along the way. This also explains why they have such massive losses as well. But it's all for the benefit of the customer in the long run. It will come to a point where competitors would be left behind, and that's where Grab would make serious profits. It's a long business game which they all enjoy being in. To all those founders and new business owners, always remember to cannibalize and scrutinize your own business every once a week so that you are always ahead of the game. Never be satisfied with what you already have. Remember this, there will be always someone out there trying to do better than you and take your customers away. And with that said, thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you learned something valuable today. My goal for this year is to hit 10,000 subscribers actually, which let's be honest, I don't think it's gonna happen. But if you can hit at least 500 likes on this video, it will be the perfect New Year present for me. Please also subscribe and leave a comment below letting me know who you'd like to see analyzed next, and I'll see you at the top.